Welcome back to the Healthcare Career Path course. Keep learning key medical terms and building the skills you'll need for a successful, rewarding career in healthcare. The eyebrows are strips of hair that grow above the eyes. The eyes are the pair of spherical organs in the head that detect light and provide vision. The face is the front portion of the head from the chin to the forehead. A face mask is a covering of cloth or other material over the face, worn to prevent the transmission of microorganisms by way of the nose and mouth. A finger is one of the extensions from the hand. First aid is basic medical care given to an injury victim when other help is not available or necessary. A foot is the perpendicular extension at the end of the leg. The forehead is the portion of the face between the hairline and eyebrows. Gauze is a cotton fabric used to cover wounds or surgical incisions. A general practitioner is a doctor who provides many kinds of care to adults and children. A gown is a long robe worn by a hospital patent. A gram, G, is a unit of mass which is equal to 1,000th of a kilogram. GTTs are drops of liquid administered to the eye. The groin is the place in the human body where the inner thigh and the lower abdomen meet. A hand is the part of the arm below the wrist to which fingers are attached. The head is the upper part of the human body that contains the brain and the face. The heart is the organ which pumps blood throughout the body. A hip is the part of the upper leg that projects slightly outward. HR, or heart rate, is the frequency with which a person's heart beats in a given amount of time. It is usually expressed in beats per minute. HTN, or hypertension, is having blood pressure that is higher than normal. An IV, or intravenous injection, is a method of administering medicine into a vein using a syringe, often over a long period of time. An infection is the abnormal manifestation of parasitic microorganisms within an area of the body. To inhale is to breathe in or take air into the lungs. IM. An intramuscular injection is a medicine that is injected into a muscle with a syringe. The jaw is either the upper or lower bony structure that holds the teeth and forms the framework of the mouth. A knee is the joint between the upper and lower leg. A lab technician is a medical professional who works with samples in a laboratory. A laceration is an open injury caused by a hard impact to soft body tissue. The large intestine is the organ connected at the end of the small intestine and anus. The large intestine absorbs nutrients and vitamins not absorbed by the small intestine. It then compacts unused food into waste or feces. Latex gloves are disposable gloves used during a medical exam or procedure. A leg is the long extension from the lower body between the hip and foot. The lips are the two muscular folds that surround the mouth. A lung is an organ located in the chest of the human body that introduces oxygen to the bloodstream. A microgram, mcg, is a unit of mass equal to 1/1,000,000th of a gram. A milliequivalent, MEQ, is 1,000th the weight of the minor component of a chemical solution dissolved in the major component. A milligram, or mg, is a unit of mass equal to 1,000th of a gram. A milliliter, ml, is a unit of liquid volume equal to 1,000th of a liter and equal to 1 cubic centimeter. The neck is the part of the body that joins the head to the torso. The nose is an organ that projects from the face that detects smell. A nurse is a medical professional who helps a doctor and cares for patients. O/E. If something is found O/E on examination, it was discovered during an exam. An obstetrician is a doctor who cares for pregnant women and their unborn children. Obstetrics is the hospital department that treats women and unborn children during pregnancy. Orthopedics is the hospital department that specializes in the treatment of bones and muscles. An ounce is a unit of weight equal to 1/16 of a pound. Oxygen is a naturally occurring element, necessary for the functioning of the human body and absorbed into the bloodstream by the respiratory system. An oxygen tank is a metal cylinder that holds oxygen. PO, by mouth. If medicine is given PO, it is taken orally or through the mouth. PR, per rectum. If a medicine is given PR, it is taken through the rectum. Pathology is the hospital department that tests samples taken from patients for diseases. PC. If a medication is given PC, it is given after meals.